perfect place right there.
What's the preseason like for you when you don't really play a whole lot in the games and all that?
I try to just focus on my pregame routine, especially being in a new place, new atmosphere. For these games, it's really important that I just lock into the routine of this team. And I act like I'm playing the game every game. And so up until kickoff, I'm getting in my complete mindset for the game day. That's how you have to approach it, so by week 1, you're ready.
Julian, what have you thought about Kobe and his private safety and trying to adapt? A big hit in the game the other night, but trying to accept all that stuff coming at him and kind of performing the way he has.
Yeah, with Kobe's situation, I can relate. I've been in that exact situation. And so I think he's done a great job. I think he's just a natural football player. He's a natural defensive back. And so wherever they line him up, he's going to compete. And it just took him a week to maybe get kind of the nuance of it down. And yeah, you see him now competing and just playing with his swagger and energy. I think this will only help his game. Having that outside corner, that nickel, that safety mindset, you can understand how the whole defensive backfield works. And it's just going to make him rise, man. He's a special player.
In the 5 years, Julian, you've been in the league, how's that multiplicity changed in the NFL and the defensive secondary?
Yeah, probably like 10 years ago, really nickel was paramount in the league. And so you got to have DBs on the field. And now some teams are trying to scheme it up by having big bodies in, it might be 12 personnel in an 11 personnel set. And so, 3 safeties is now becoming common. And you just have to keep switching it up. I think when teams that are multiple are successful on defense. You got to have guys doing multiple roles, playing multiple things. And yeah, that's hopefully what we're trying to accomplish.
What are you looking to get through? I assume you're going to play a little bit probably this week. To get some preseason work under your guys' belt, have the starters, like grouping, play a little bit together here moving forward.
I'm excited. I mean, first time playing for the home crowd at Lumen. And so, yeah, I'm pumped up. It's the Cowboys. I'm familiar to them as a team, coming from the NFC East. But I'm really excited. Oh, man. Bobby, get up here, man. You guys want Bobby, right? Yeah! Man, K. Scott's one of the best I've been around. Defensive back coach, he gets it. We have a lot of veteran leadership in the secondary, and so he's understanding of everybody's mindset. What Quandre says, what Jamal says, it's important because they have experience, and he appreciates that. And not every coach does that. Every coach, not every coach accepts player mind sets. They could implement their own style, and so he does that. And I've appreciated him.
How early did you figure out that was his kind of style as a coach?
That was the first thing he led with when he met me. We went out to dinner when I took my visit out here, and yeah, he said, "Listen, I'm gonna feed off you, same way you feed off me." And so, yeah, from the jump, that's how he was, and that's how he's been out here.
I've got an offbeat question for you.
Yeah.
Who's the best trash talker on this team?
Who's the best trash talker on this team? Probably Quandre Diggs. That guy, I have to stay away from him sometimes because he just makes me an angry person, and I'm pretty lighthearted. I told him, I'm like, man, I gotta ease away from you. You are always roasting somebody.
So, you guys are on the same side of the ball. Does he ever roast you?
All the time. You could be walking in wearing a hat, and he's like, in some expletives, that's a goofy hat you're wearing, basically. He's just a guy who is always, that's how you know he's having fun, is by he's trying to cook everybody in the building. No one's safe. You're not safe. The staff's not safe. And yeah, especially me, his coworker.
What about on the field when you guys were playing?
No, I don't think he talks that much on the field. On the field, trash talking, I don't know yet. When I played the Seahawks last year, no one was really talking. Everybody was kind of about their business. But everyone has that kind of chip on their shoulder, swag and energy, and so everyone kind of has their own style.
Did he call you little man?
The smallest guy in the team is calling everybody little man. That's ironic, right?
What's the best round of golf you've shot around here?
Best round of golf I shot around here? I'm not proud to say a number. I broke 90, a handful of times. That's kind of where I'm at. I play like low 90s golf.
We played in the Super Bowl this year.
Oh, whoever it is, doesn't matter, right? The Seahawks are going to win it. Exactly right.
Does Gino look better or different to you than when you played last year?
No, when we played the Seahawks, when the Giants played the Seahawks last year, Gino was on a tear. Everything was on the rise for the Hawks, and yeah, he was playing out of his mind. I mean, his completion rate was high. He was making smart decisions. It was tough to beat him, and he's playing that at a higher level right now. He's a competitor. He has some swag and energy, and he's confident with that ball in his hand. And so, yeah, I think his game's only risen.
What ways does he challenge the secondary?
I mean, he's not afraid to make any throw. He's throwing it deep. It doesn't matter. He's giving guys opportunities to make plays, and he's pushing himself forward. And so, Gino's going to be special for us this year.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah, appreciate you guys.